If you ever played as Horde, you realize how big of a threat the Centaur were to both the early settlements of Orcs and Tauren. Basically, half the Baron's questline somehow involved the Centaur, and all of Desolates is dedicated to the exploits and politics of the Centaur. But have you ever wondered, what are they? Today we'll be talking about the original Centaur and not the Maruk Centaur on the Dragon Isles, which aren't really related, and the Maruk are more of a retcon on the original Centaur in the game. Millennia after the Sundering, a Centaur civilization arose on Kalimdor. As a result of the relationship between Zeratar, son of the wild god Cenarius, and Princess Theadris, daughter of the elemental lord Therazane, Tauren shaman accidentally awakened Therados from her slumber beneath the plains of Mashan-Shi in the western Kalimdor. She immediately drained Mashan-Shi's life energies to restore her power, turning the region into a barren desert later called Desolate. Zeratar emerged from the Emerald Dream to investigate this immense loss of life, but when he encountered Theadris, he fell in love with her and became her mate. From their forbidden union, the Centaur of Kalimdor were born. As such, the race has shared ancestry with other descendants of Cenarius, and have been called the cursed cousins of Dryads. The first of Zeratar and Theadrian's children were Kalk, Gelk, and Magra, Moranos, and Veg, who became the first 5 Khans. The Cloven Hoof artifact is said to come from the time of the Centaur's creation. Because of the unnaturalness of the parents' relationship, the Centaur were born cursed, misshapen, and hateful. Upon seeing his children, Zeratar immediately realized his sin. He tried to connect with his offspring, but the Centaur saw the disgust in their father's eyes. This drove them into a blind rage, and they lashed out and murdered him. A heartbroken Theadris harshly chastised them for their actions. Realizing that they have wounded their beloved mother, the Centaur begged for forgiveness and promised to always revere their late father. Theadris entombed Zeratar's spirit in her lair, which the Centaur named Maradon, and would forever treat as a holy grail. The Centaur quickly proliferated and spread out across Kalimdor, driving the Tauren of Desolates from their homes and igniting a long and dark period of war between the two races. The Centaur essentially had sole control of Desolates after the Night Elves left the region. Subscribe and like for more WoW content.